Everybody, back with another video. Some of the more recent pickups that I've had over the last couple weeks. I want to start with the highlight of my pickups here. This 1949 Bowman Roy Campanella. It's just a VG3, but it is one of the cards of the 300 greatest cards of the 20th century. It's not that high of grade, but it's something I wanted to pick up. Didn't want to pay a whole lot of money for it, so I saw this in a VG3 and I decided to pick it up. It's a good, decent centering, but the corners there have shown some wear, which I mean the card is quite old, but still a very cool pickup. Roy Campanella, if you don't know, played 10 years before he was tragically paralyzed in a car accident. But of those 10 years, he was the All-Star 8 years and then MVP 3 times. So great player for those Brooklyn Dodger teams. And another Brooklyn Dodger that I really like, Gil Hodges here. This 1952 Topps, I got it in only a good 2, but real big fan of this card. As far as imagery goes, it's one of my favorite cards from the 52 set. So I just wanted to pick it up just to have it in hand. And then on to a couple 53 commons. Then a 1954 Dan D potato chips, Monty Irving. These came in bags of potato chips. So hard to get these in high grade. Monty Irving here in a VGX4. Then a Hoyt Wilhelm in a golden stamps. They did these golden stamps. You basically bought a team album. They did 4 teams, the Cleveland Indians, Milwaukee Braves, which were in the World Series that year. And then they did the New York Giants and then the Brooklyn Dodgers as well. Then a couple cards from 1955. Billy Gardner rookie, and then a Bob Turley. Good pitcher for the Yankees, 3-time All-Star. I think he won the Cy Young in '58 as well. On to some higher quality commons from the 59 set. Portfield. A couple more commons here. Johnny Antonelli, he was an All-Star for quite a few years. Decent player. And then here I like this Luis Aparicio and Nellie Fox, the Keystone combo. These guys were the infield for the Chicago White Sox team that went to the '59 World Series and lost to the then LA Dodgers. And then a couple more nice quality 59. And then I got one 1960 common here of a Casey Wise, just an infielder who never really stuck in the league. And then this 62 post Harvey Kuhn. Harvey Kuhn was an 8-time All-Star. He's not a Hall of Fame player, but he was a really decent player back in the day. He finished with a lifetime average above 300. I believe he batted .303. So just a good player. And these postcards, they're all hand cut. In this case, they only gave it an excellent mid-6, but this card looks like an 8 to me. Sometimes PSA is really tough on those hand-cut cards. I don't know what they're looking at. I've got some Bob Gibson ones that are really sharp as well, and the grade doesn't match up with the eye appeal. But still a cool card. And then for my Orlando Cepeda collection, this 1962 Topps Orlando Cepeda in a near mint 7. A nice high-quality Ken Johnson common from 1964. That's a near mint 7, but it looks better than that. It's got good centering, good corners, edges. Everything's nice on that. And then here, this 55 Bob Gibson. This is a case of me doing a little bit of upgrading. So if you've seen my Bob Gibson collection, it was the first thing that got me started back into cards. I did have this. I still do have it in a near mint 7, but it's off-center. So I wanted to get one with a little better centering. I'm looking to pick up a few more upgrades for my Bob Gibson collection. Notably, I want to get a 1960 and a 1962 and a near mint 7. I have those both in 6s. And then a nice high quality common from 65 of Herm Starrett. Then the 66 Topps rub-off Ron Santo, just an excellent mint 6. And on to some high quality 1967 commons. Lindy McDaniel, Clay Dalrymple, and then another Ken Johnson. All those in near mint to mint 8s. And then another 68 common of Tim Cullen. I just like the cards. If I see it and it's got like the All-Star Rookie Team trophy on it, it's kind of cool. I'll pick it up. And then the 4th series checklist, I got this because I like the checklist from 67, 68, 69. Plus, it's got Orlando Cepeda on it, so for my Cepeda collection. And then moving on here to this Bill Freehand 1968 Topps All-Star. This is the 19th of the 20th cards that I'll need for that 1968 All-Star collection I'm trying to do. Just got to get the last one, which coincidentally is the most expensive, the Roberto Clemente. So I was still looking to pick that up. Was bidding on one over the weekend and it didn't turn out, so it's no big deal. I'll just wait and try to get the next one that comes along. And then a 69 Topps Dan Glading, just a high quality common. Another high quality common with this Rich Nye. And then for my Jim Bunning collection, pick this up in an Air Mint 7. And then we yet again 2 more commons from 69. On to some more guys that are in my player collection. Collect Rod Carew. So here, this 1972 batting leaders, but it's a 73 Topps. And a near mint to mint 8. And then a really nice 75 Lou Brock. I've been looking to pick this card up for a while and finally got it here in a 7.5. Really got a good deal on it too. So I guess the key to this was just being patient. Finally saw one that I liked and popped on it and got a good deal on it. Couple of Mike Schmidt cards here. 1968 Kellogg's card in a near mint to mint 8. And then the inaugural year for Fleer, 1981, they had this triple threat. This is a variation with a no number on the back. The one with a number on the back, there's really no difference in the price. It's not really that rare. Just pick that up. It's a cool card to have slab. Quite a few key players on those great Philly teams from the early 80s in that card. And then the last baseball card here, kind of random here. This 1983 Fleer Willie McGee. I just picked it up when I was bundling some other cards. And then on to a couple football player cards here. This 1978 Topps Fred Dean rookie card in a near mint 8. He's a Hall of Fame defensive end. And then a player that I kind of enjoyed watching when I was a kid, Randall Cunningham. He's 87 Topps rookie. And then moving on just to 2 basketball players, two great big men, Hall of Famers. Elvin Hayes here in a near mint to mint 8. And then also love those 87 Fleer, they're really tough. I think the popularity of these are really starting to soar. The 87 Fleer, I've noticed the price on them going up quite a bit over the last few years when I've picked them up on occasion. And I really like this Akeem Olajuwon in a near mint to mint 8. And then the last card I want to show you is not PSA graded, but something different that I picked up just the other day. I saw this in an auction on Probstein and put a bid on it, primarily because I like Doug McDermott. He's a Creighton grad, and I'm from Omaha, so I've always followed his career back to when he was a freshman in college. And this Flawless, I've seen quite a few of these box breaks of Flawless, and I've never been one to do box breaks, and would never in my million years, pay that kind of money to get one of those new products. But I was able to pick this up. I thought it was kind of cool. It's got a diamond in it, numbered 4 out of 20. Didn't paid less than $20 for it, so definitely a good deal. But these are the pickups for the last couple weeks. Once again, everybody, I do appreciate your posts and your comments, and thanks again for watching.